Yep, that is indeed Goru on my screen. See if this works. I'm way too big. You walk in to see things being thrown. Yeah, I'm testing. Thank you, Boppy, for the subscription. I shall join you in a call in a sec. Oh wow, and you're continuing gift subs. Cool. I need to fix the this thing. See if this works. Yep. Hello?
Howda Maria?
I'm doing good. How's the Boppy doing?
The Boppy doing good. Alright.
I'm trying to, just share my Twitch. Hope it doesn't show anything else.
I think it's just got your Twitch up.
Now, let me do the browser source and... Up. Thank you, Andy.
You getting things thrown at you already?
Yeah, I tested it out at first. I think because of the way I have it...
Oh, I am big.
I think because of the way I have it, you should be able to, see the game.
It's cool.
I know about that. I'm trying to go back to my save data. Gonna yeet stuff at Bop now. How? You be yeeting it at me. That would...
I think it's gonna bounce off you and land on me. So they're gonna yeet stuff at you and it's gonna bonk me.
Well, someone picked a Waylord.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Ah, poop. Hey, Glitch. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Work properly, Death Counter. Oh, Kobu just resubscribed for 4 months.
Hey yo, Risa.
Okay. Summoning spirits. Yay! Can you see the game okay?
Yes, I can.
That's good. Okay.
Might be a bit of a delay, but you know, that's okay.
Yeah.
Not a huge deal.
Hi, Kobu. Welcome to the stream. It's hard riding on horseback, to be honest. Ooh. Now let's try to go to the old dragon, but I don't have any bleed. Wait, yeah, I have a bleed item.
Ooh, a bleed item use.
Yeah, I have the mace. That's one of the only bleed items I have at the moment.
Make sure you have the stats to use it. I didn't
Yeah,
have the stats to use it one time, and the bleed doesn't proc.
Oh no.
I sat there whacking the dragon for like 5 minutes. I'm like, this is a bleed weapon. It should work. I'm like, oh, I don't have the dex to use this weapon.
I did have, I did pick up this weapon, though. But I can't use it. My stats are terrible.
Your stats are fine.
I can't use it.
You're just starting.
I feel like I need to make the stream avatars a bit smaller so people can actually see the screen. Oh, Andy's the Waylord. The Waylord. Andy's the Waylord. I'm like, okay then. Boppy, you're a Furfuro.
Yes. I am
Oh,
adorable.
That is a giant KK slider, though.
From the Shy Puff.
Yeah. That is a giant KK slider. Let's see. The whale be my spirit animal now. Exactly. Right. Yeah, and I got the map pretty much explored.
Well, that's good.
Hey,
That's
Axe. Welcome.
always the first start.
Yep. The first step, Stranded Graveyard, Church of Elah. I'm trying to figure out which... Oh, this is me right here. Duh. Also, Genshin gave me a 50 minutes notice now. Haha! Nice. I was like watching Captain Hokage's TikTok before I started. Was it dark? What? Who's that? Oh, it's Ronnie. I found Doll Mommy. Hi.
Ronnie.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna.
Oh, that's not Ronnie. What the heck? It's Renna.
Where
did Ronnie from?
Steed, and upon looking into the matter,
Besto girl.
the
I agree
talk
with
of
Axe.
surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth the spectral steed named Torrent.
Yes. Imagine if I said it cannot call a steed.
You know, I'm gonna do that next playthrough.
No. Oh, just to see what she says?
Just to see what she says.
Ooh, cool spirit calling bell, and I get the wolves! I get the puppies!
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits.
Puppers.
Summon them with it.
The wolves are like one of the favorite spirit summons for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine.
I'm gonna extinguish your dialogue,
I
Renna.
doubt we shall again meet, but all the same, learn well the lands between.
That's
How long will it be,
how you
I
play
wonder?
it. You
Before the
always talk to
tarnished
everyone
tire
until they have
obeisance
nothing
to
more
the
to
two
say.
fingers.
Yeah, when they start repeating things and you know you extinguish her dialogue. Oh, that's all she's gotta say! Bye!
Or when they just say, people need me.
I must go! My people need me! But yeah, I was like talking about all the fan art I've seen of Wolf Daddy, and people are all like, do you really think I see all these fan arts of like Blade and like he's really buff. People draw him really buffed and stuff, but he's probably not that buff underneath all that armor. He's probably like a scrawny man.
I don't know. He carries a
Probably.
big sword.
Yeah, I mean,
He carries a pretty big sword.
I've seen like other fantasy animal lovers like do fan art of Blade, and like they make him like stoic, like really muscular.
Yeah.
Like he could bench press you without a sweat.
I mean, even if he's not super fit, he probably could with how big he is.
Yeah. I didn't realize how tall.
Me.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tall he was till I saw fan art of him that someone did of how big he is compared to the player.
Oh my gosh, he's giant.
Yeah. Need big muscles to carry the entire game. That's the only appropriate response. Or the appropriate reason.
Yep.
I want to get to that cave, honestly.
Which game?
It's the crystal cave where, like, you find Bach, and he's trying to go back and get his... Because, when you found him, which is like, oh, I've got to go back to this cave. But if you wait a bit, I'll go back to the cave, and then it can actually find something useful for you. And then you go back and find him, and he's, like, injured.
Yeah. I did that once. Which cave was that? I don't even remember. There's so many caves.
Okay, Bop, where did we start?
Where do we start? Well, you did say you wanted to take on the old dragon.
Yes.
That isn't a scary place. I just remembered where that is. That is far to the east in an area you have not been yet.
Oh, like over here in the brown part?
No, past the brown part.
Ooh. So okay, Murkwater Coast.
That might be a good place to start.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling these waypoints because I played a little bit of Genshin today. Also, Sobaseeb, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's like, why did they just go zoom real fast? Oh, those are wolves. Okay, I thought those were the ring wraiths. I am not going the right direction. Okay, then. You don't see me. I am the knight. You don't see me. You don't see me. Ah. You get to hear Maria noises for the first time, Bob.
Noises.
You get to hear Maria noises.
I've heard them a few times.
I feel like the thing could kill me. I feel like the thing could kill. Oh my god! Ah! Run away from the tentacle monster!
Oh, But the stream just caught up.
Run away from the tentacle monster! Oh no, I'm going toward the other one! I'm trying to pathfind! It's just tentacle monster territory!
Oh no.
Ah! Ah, mosquito!
Well, there's a lot of them.
Whee! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, I don't think I landed this grace. Did I land here yet? I think I did, yeah. Rest! I did not get here yet. Cool. I just randomly walked into a place I didn't discover yet.
That's
a
good point.
Yeah, can I fight this pumpkin guy? Results may shock you. I probably can't.
I believe you.
Ow! Why am I trying to ride on my horse? Oh! 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 Yee! No, that's not right. You're almost dead. Don't you dare! Oh, let's go. I defeated him.
You defeated.
I got a sanctuary stone. That's cool.
See, I always believed in you.
Yep, like how I believe in you when you were playing this game last time.
Gasp.
Okay, I'm at Limgrave. Oh look, a dog. The turtles.
Dogs. Everything's a dog.
Yeah. I love how like this one Twitter page that exists called like, can you pet the dog? One of the things was like, no, you cannot pet the dogs in Elden Ring.
So sad.
That's what it was like. It was like, no, you cannot pet the dogs in Elden Ring. I just got an arrow shot at me? Okay then.
Poor Torrent has an arrow in his rear.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Torrent! Okay, I'm just randomly walking around. I'm totally not pathfinding places. Oh cool, another church! Yeah. Okay, get up. Where am I on the map?
That's a good question.
That's something good. Also can't pet them in Genshin, which sucks. Yeah, or Breath of the Wild. That should be part of the next update. Boppy, it's the boss lady.
The boss lady.
It's the lady that rides in the boat.
The boat boss.
I'm scared. Should I attempt?
The grace is right there.
I know, but oh my god, the skeletons! Oh, I forgot about the skellies! Oh, the skellies! Should I try to fight her?
I think you should. The grace is right there, so even if you die, you're right where your runes are.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and fight her. Alright, chat, we're gonna fight an optional boss. Unless I'm wrong and she's the main boss. Oh, where'd she go? Yes, fight everything. Yes, Butter, no!
Fight everything.
Butter, no! Oh, wait a minute. That's not her, that's a skeleton.
Skeleton.
It's a skelly, and the skeleton's down. Where is she, though? Well, someone was actually riding on, Torrent when they fought her. Okay, then.
I've done that a few times.
I may as well get on Torrent and quickly go back to health, because I don't see her booty. Where are you, old lady? You old hag? So I can beat you up? So you can stop endlessly spawning skellies. Ah! Oh! She can't be hiding in the church, is she?
She can be. She's not restricted to water, surprisingly.
Oh, wow. Okay, so she can hide in
being on a boat.
Yeah, so she can hide in the church.
Anywhere.
Okay, then. Oh my.
In this general area.
Oh, I think I see her. Yep, I see her.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Don't summon the giant skeletons, lady. I will press charges. Don't summon the giant head. No! Oh! Oh! She can hit you with the boat. No, she can hit you with the boat.
She definitely can hit you with the boat.
Oh gosh, she can hit me with her horn. Oh, I'm getting surrounded by skeletons.
The horn that she
Don't
also
you did.
uses.
Don't you get?
That's a lot of different uses she has for that boat and her stuff.
And I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Death 1. I think I might need to like grind a couple more runes before I even go and try and tackle her. Maybe?
The loading screen had delay.
Yep. Okay then. Dang, if only I could summon my bestie Boppy for this boss fight. If only. Darn you, Elden Ring, for not having cross-play for PS4 and PC users yet. Ah! I just want to get my... Wait, you can't leave once you start a boss fight, can you?
You can if it's just in the field. You
Okay,
can,
cool. I want to get my stuff back
escape.
and then level up a bit more. Hey, Dad, welcome to the stream.
Meowdy.
That's all I want to do, honestly. Tibia, I'm gonna fight you later. Let me get my stuff. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You dare slap me with your horn.
Don't do it, boat lady. Don't slap Maria.
I don't appreciate the slapping. That's very rude. Oh, there's another area. What the heck? I was just trying to find grazes and get to the dragon, honestly.
I saw more dogs.
I think I'm on the right path.
Yeah. You'll be going east for a while.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I can come and fight her later.
Mm-hmm.
That's one death so far. Just one. Nothing too major. Nothing too major. I love seeing the goats, like, the sheep and... I make Dad dizzy. Let me stop doing that. Yes, I stay still so I can murder you. Thank you. Come here!
I love the goats. I love how they roll.
Gotcha.
Like, they just tuck up into a ball and they'll start rolling away.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I think the only the only animal that actually attacks you is the ram. Is one of the sheep that attacks you. That's the ram attacks you. Oh, cool. Oh no, I'm at the castle. Ooh, cool, a grace. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm invaded by Anastasia, Tarnished Eater.
Oh no, not Anastasia.
Oh no, what do I do? Ah!
Uh-oh.
Ah! No!
Did you rest at Grace? Or did you light Grace?
I did!
Uh-oh.
I don't think I can if an invader's here! Nope!
I think you can activate it, but I could be wrong.
I couldn't.
No. Oh yeah, no, I just caught up to that. You can't.
Oh gosh. Oh! I'm like in a corner! Unlock the person, Maria. Don't need to make sure I actually see her. Oh! Too bad this isn't, Bloodborne, where you can have a seed of a great... Dark Souls 3, have a seed of a great tree and just have the enemies attack the invader.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. I haven't found an equivalent to that yet.
Oh, dang, I'm gonna get one shot. Let me guess.
Anastasia hungry.
Oh no. I'm gonna get one shot. I'm on like a sliver of health.
Oh. Yeah, I just saw the hit that made you on the sliver of health.
Oh no. Touch it! Touch the grace! Woo! Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Get out the corner! Huh? No!
Oh no.
Oh, this is an NPC invader, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's not a player, thank God.
You cannot be invaded while solo in this game, not by actual players.
Okay. Okay, I don't think she's going to leave. I just realized I don't think she's going to leave. No, she's not going to leave.
Not gonna leave. She's gonna hunt you down.
It reminds me of, like, Anastasia is actually one of my favorite, non-Disney movies.
I don't watch a lot of movies, so I probably haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. It's the first movie that had little white bat Bartok the Magnificent in it. And then, like, he had his own standalone movie.
It's a 1997 film.
Yep, I am at the molten walls.
Well, you're close to the dragon.
I'm close to the dragon, yeah. That's the Death Crow. Let me just touch his grace real quick, please. Oh my gosh! Why are you still following me?
And she's hungry. She's the
Okay,
TARDIS
good.
here.
Yeah,
She's
you better
hungry.
leave. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, they leave.
So I thought. Better leave. Oh, oh my goodness. I'm like, better leave, lady.
Forgive me.
Well,
I've
you
been
made it out,
testing you
Yep.
to
and you're
determine
no longer being
if
chased.
the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the
Oh.
mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended.
Hey, Mom. Welcome to the
There is
stream.
but one other thing I can do to offer
And
you
what? With how the main villain died in the movie?
gathering place.
With how the main villain died in the movie. You're telling me it's now...
Guided by grace.
It's now a Disney movie. Are you kidding me?
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
It's not considered a Disney movie, in my opinion. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. That is really interesting. This Stage is considered a Disney movie now. Okay, I'm at the round table. Hold.
I like the round table.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but
Hey, Gildy.
a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Wait, Black Cauldron was a Disney movie? I have that on VHS. The Black... Okay, then. BRB, everyone. I have to put my laundry at the stairs or the top of the steps. So, hang on a sec. Boppy, entertain the chat, please.
Okay. Hello, chat. It's a lovely evening where I am. I hope it's a lovely evening for you all, too. No, we're not gonna riot. Hello, hello. Yeah, same here actually. It was pretty cold today. It was really cold yesterday. But at least it's sunny. The magic of nature. You're right.
I'm back, and Gildy, why are we rioting? Gildy, why
I
are we
said no
rioting?
riot. I said no riot.
Okay. But no riot to her head if anyone asks. I just asked. Never mind. What? Never mind.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to
Andy,
my house.
why you gotta be
She's
so
been my
mean?
companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young... She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion. I've lost count of... Honestly.
Is this anyone's favorite character?
Is that anyone's favorite character?
Is this anyone's favorite character right here?
I don't know.
Or maybe he's not.
I hunt down
Oh, his name is
those who
D.
live in death and weed their death root.
D.
Heed my warning. Those who live in
Thank you
I
for the
don't know
hit
if
pets,
D's my
Gildy.
left well
I don't know if
alone.
D's my favorite, but I do
Should you
kind
spy
of
a
like
mariner
D.
among their number, unless you wish
I
to
like his
remain
armor.
your life in vain.
Gildy, no. Don't make me time you out. Don't make me time you out.
Those who live
Gildy,
in death
no.
should be left well alone.
No.
More
Gildy.
By a mariner among their number.
Do not kill these NPCs. Yeah, don't kill them. They're useful.
I'm not.
Those who live in death should
Oh,
be
you're.
left
Oh, you were done talking. I'm sorry. I thought you had more to say. See how I like unequip my sword and shield? Ah, Pokemon game names. Because I don't want to accidentally slap anybody, which will force me to kill them. I don't want to do that. Talk to the blacksmith.
Your new face. No matter. It's all the same.
No, I was thinking of Vampire Hunter D,
Your arms.
a light
can see
novel
that.
series my dad likes to read.
But unfortunately, a lot of people's first thought is
Mm-hmm.
that.
Prisoner in invisible chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
Oh yeah, Butter. Markiplier's. Where's the blacksmith?
No, don't read too much into it.
Back in his baby plier days.
Grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget
Where's the beef?
Where's the
sheer
beef?
terror of her.
Okay, that's the paint room. I guess we can't go in there yet. That whole game, he never did find the blacksmith. Aww. Ooh, hey Gildy, we're back to destruction.
Destruction? Oh, I want you to destroy the barrels.
I'm like, Gildy, we're back to destruction. I can't destroy everything in here. Gesturing?
Like watching the
Liar.
bench go.
I'm just like destroying things. That's what I do in Souls games.
If a game has destructible objects, it is your duty to destroy them.
Yeah. My dad, but every time I knocked the books over in Bloodborne in Gehrman's office, Dad was like, "Why?" He was like, "Why would you do that?" He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I don't know." I mean, what kind of game would this be? It wasn't out to, like, destroy everything. Oh, I can change it. Well, that's right. That's what Dad was telling me. There was a dressing table in here.
Mm-hmm. You can re-customize your appearance and change your name at any time, which is really neat.
You should rename yourself in, You should rename yourself Bop Daddy.
I'm not gonna rename myself. You say that, but one of my characters' names is that as a joke.
Oh my. Brilliant.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion,
Hugging
would you allow me
lady.
to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion.
Puntastic.
And you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Instead of maidenless, how about you go gentlemanless? If you're playing as a female character in Elden Ring. I am gentlemanless. But no, that didn't make any... No, that made no sense. Gentless. No.
Gentless.
Yeah, gentless.
You are
There we go,
very
gentless.
warm. What you felt like
Is gentleman
inside you
the
was a
yeah,
Balderkin's
no wait.
blessing.
Is gentleman
Though
the
it is but a
male version of a
fleeting
maiden?
thing, I am afraid.
Hmm.
Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
So basically, she called me gentless. Calling me out. But she's just a video game character, so it's fine. Let me just... Okay. Squire Esquire. My name is Bill S. Preston Esquire. And I am Ted Theodore Logan. Oh, hello.
Oh, I see you've just arrived.
You replaced the old man's spot.
Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished
Excuse me.
Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Do I say I see it or I don't see it?
I see it. Because you do see it.
Okay.
You do. Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers?
What you got? Okay. Urgent heal, heal, cure poison, magic fortification, flame, flame sling, catch flame, rejection. Nice.
May the Golden Order shine
Yes, the
through you.
faith teacher. The faith magic teacher.
Yep. RJ wants to go outside. We'll let you know when we are back in. Okay, Mom. Put everything back on. I think I've done everything here. Explore more. Make my way to the dragon. Make my way to the dragon. By doing this. I was close. Is that at the Rot View balcony?
Which grace are you at?
I'm at
Rot View
the
balcony?
round table, but I unlocked the Rot View balcony one.
I think Rot View is the closest to where you need to go.
Yeah, I don't want to get invaded by Anastasia again.
Then yeah, we should go to the Rot View.
Mm-hmm. So cool just looking at that crow man thingy just chilling on the branch.
Yeah, when you get close to him, he is gonna try and bite you.
He looks so regal just sitting there, not assaulting me till I go down there under that branch. Okay, let me see if there's anything. I'm trying to wonder. Okay, I'm gonna. What's with the red people, Boppy?
What's with the red people?
Yeah, in this area.
Um,
Should I avoid them?
Probably.
Okay. I'm gonna avoid the very sus red people. Oh no, the big dogs who can't pet.
Oh no.
The big
Ah,
dogs who can't pet. Oh
the big angry dogs you can't pet.
no. Yeah, the big angy dogs. I can't pet. I'm just collecting flowers. There's one in front of me.
Oh no.
Oh no! If I do a straightforward path, I'm gonna aggro all three of them.
Do you trust Torrent to outrun them all?
Okay, on the count of three, we will run with the circle button and jump to make our way to the next grace that is in this area. Right. 3, 2, 1, Lego.
Lego.
Ooh, why'd I stop? Why'd I stop for a chest?
Oh no, why'd you stop?
Why'd I stop? Ah!
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Why'd I stop? Wait, I can't look behind. Wait. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying! Terrifying! Oh, 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 oh no! Oh no! Where's it?
Oh no.
Oh I think yeah, I lost the doggos. I de-aggroed.
Well, that's good.
I'm not trying to go toward the chariot jade head on wheels. You know, the one over there by the wall
Mm-hmm.
that's currently asleep. I don't know if there's a grace past him though. Maybe if I go around.
I think there's a grace nearby.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to. I'm at the Halem Ruins. Oh, there is. I think. Nope, there are fire skeletons though.
Fire skeleton.
Oh, yep.
Do they have a bone to pick with you?
They blow up after a certain amount of time.
Oh. What an explosive reaction.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Whenever I see 3 giant enemies eating on something, I honestly think there's like a really good item there, but then you go over there and it's not like there's such a great item, it's just like a weapon enhancement stone. You know?
Oh yeah, those dogs are going to town on whatever they're eating.
Yeah. There might be like a valuable item over there, but best not to risk it. Oh, cool, there's an old lady with a staff near this grace I just found. So I was able to get to the grace before the dogs tore me apart.
Well, that's good.
Let's see if I can talk to this lady before I de-aggro everybody. Hello. Oh, my fingers.
Are you one for festivals or flowers? To the south, a grand festival to make the stars turn. To the east, the heart and bud of a flower to be.
Okay, I'm not speaking to you again. I'm not speaking to you again. Okay, she said something about a festival and a large budded flower. Huh. Yes, Gildy, it is forearms. Not Ben 10 forearms, that's something completely different. She was holding this part of the staff with her toe, with her foot, okay?
Oh no.
Holding part of the staff with her foot. Those kind of feet seemed handy to me. Okay, there's the merchant.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Preserving boluses.
Oh, those are good.
Poison bone dart, poison stone clump, Aeonian butterfly. Bolt, fire arrows, and arrows. Cool. Going on an adventure to another point of grace. Okay, now let's see how the map looks. Nomadic merchant. Okay, I think I might be close to the bottom section of the map. I think someone was telling me before, if you walk through the rot, your steed will be okay and you won't get poisoned.
As long as you're on your steed,
Yeah.
swamps won't affect you.
Yeah, if I'm on my own, I'll get affected with the stuff. Swamp of Aeonia. I think those things are splashing in water are bad news, I assume.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I would avoid.
Yep, I'm not avoiding, I'm just trying to find graces. I think I might go back to the area where I can find the cave. Or try to make my way to the dragon, but I don't have a golden finger.
Well, we made some decent progress in Scary Land.
Yep.
Oh,
there's the... Hey Rizzo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, that's the
Rizzo.
bud. That's the bud the lady was talking about. I know I buy from Patches. I don't know how to get... Whoa! Oh my, this is... Ow! Oop! Flower territory. Okay then. It's a lot of flowers.
Hello, Riz. How are you doing today?
Oh, where I found. Okay, dude. So far at this point, I'm just trying to pathfind. I want to go back to that chest, though. Ooh, there's a map! There's a map piece thingy.
Yes, the map. Same, Riz.
Yeah, that is a mood, Riz. Map found. Sweet. Another merchant. Yeah, don't attack me. I'm just casually going through on my steed. Trying to pathfind stuff. Cool, another grace. Sweet.
I think you might be able to see the dragon. Maybe. Maybe not.
Probably not, but at least I'm activating graces.
Yeah.
I don't think you really have to rest at them in order to get them registered, do you?
Nope.
Okay, good.
As long as you see that lost grace discovered.
Yep. What?
Oh, I know where you are.
I just saw blue magic. Oh no.
Oh.
Celia Gateway. I'm not going to kill the dragon without foot. I was just pathfinding. Hi, puppy. Please don't kill me. Please. I don't taste good, probably. Maybe if I walk past it on Torrent, he won't see me. He's just looking that direction. No, I'm not giving it a pet, Gilly. Are you nuts? I'm not giving it a pet. I'm just gonna stare at it from a distance. Ooh, I'm toward the crystal place. I think so. Yeah, I'm at the crystal area. Oh. Space Godzilla? Space Godzilla?
Space Godzilla? What?
Because of the crystals?
Uh...
Space Godzilla had crystals on his shoulder. That's like... Make it day. Where was I at? Let's go back to that grace I found and make it daytime, and then sneak past the doggo again. Okay, rest at it. Until morning. Oh, it is currently evening. I was going to be attacked by a ring wraith if I wasn't careful.
Uh-oh.
I honestly don't know what you call those giant enemies. You know, the ones that are like, with like the horse is covered in like a giant cloak?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know their actual enemy names, so I just call them ring wraiths, because that's how big they were. That's how big their horse was, at least. So yeah, I don't know the proper name for it. I'm gonna just call them ring wraiths.
I think they're Night Cavalry.
Oh, okay.
I think that's their name. But I like ring wraiths.
Yeah. It's got a giant head and a fairly skinny body. My goodness. Knight's Cavalry.
Someone activated big head mode.
Yeah. Someone activated big head mode. Awesome. Yep, I'm at the town. Oh. Oh, the mages.
Oh yeah.
I was just
ow!
I got shot out of the air.
Did they bully you?
Oh! No! Oh!
They bullied you.
Ah! Death 2!
Oh no.
Told your horse was a nightmare. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I get it, Gildy. Told your horse was a nightmare. Why didn't I just run through? Why am I exploring areas I can't go to yet? Because I'm a psycho, that's why.
I understand.
And I want the area mapped. So I don't have to like get lost constantly. To be honest with you. I just want to catch up to Boppy.
Oh, that's gonna take forever.
I know it is. I'm just trying. Oh, Grace! 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 Grace, get off the horse! Whoa! Can I touch it, please? Thank you. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh.
I was dodging those. Dodging those blames. Thank you for the hydrate, butter. Let me just... other water.
Speaking of water, I think I'm actually gonna go get some. I will be back in just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Oh! Oh, those are the dogs that deal like 11,000 something damage if they hit you. Oof. I guess if you hit by them, you'll be doggone. Yeah. Basically. Excuse me. Oh, this is the other area to that cave without having to worry about your horse. Without getting tricked by a trap! Hi, hello. Okay. I must flee in shame from that bad pun. Yeah, it's a pretty good pun. Hmm.
Sorry about that. I am back.
It's fine. I just died like 4 times in the one cave
Oh
Zoro
no.
in the crystal caverns that Zoro got lost in at one point.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly which caverns those are. Those ones are nasty.
Yeah. This is the one he said he got lost in. Like multiple times when I was watching him stream it. This is a trap chest. Don't know where it's gonna take me though. Oh! Okay then.
Oh.
Five deaths in this area alone.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I watched.
Oh! I got assaulted by
stream.
2 of them. By 2.
The stream just got. Oh no, that looked painful.
I just got one shot by centipede mages. Okay, Dad, I'll go open the treasure chest. Let me just make my way back up there. Dang. I thought I could try to fight these guys, but my sword was too weak when I backstabbed him.
Oh yeah, these guys are scary.
I'm like, yep, I'm not gonna win this at the moment. Go to the chest. That one's gonna open it. I'll get my lost runes. Open sesame. Oh, it's not a teleporter chest. Oopsies. It's not a teleporter chest. I'm just... Give it to me! Oh! No!
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, that's not a good sound.
I should have just gone straight to the cave and to the other cave entrance I saw from my peripheral vision, but I just went, ooh, shiny!
Ooh, shiny.
And died.
Yeah, the power of ooh shiny is very strong.
Yeah. Yeah, F in the chat. I died 6 times total in this stinking crystal tunnel. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. I'm already dying. It's not even 6, Boppy, and I'm already dying in this crystal tunnel.
Power of ooh shiny is even as the thing of Pokemon is so powerful.
I got stuck. I got stuck. I got stuck. Phew! Wait a minute. I just went back. I'm within a circle!
Oh no.
Oh, I went back down the entrance. The power of ooh. I can't even get through there. How are you supposed to get through there, I wonder? Assaulted! Assaulted!
Uh-oh.
Why? Yeah, it is very powerful. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to Limgrave. And explore the areas that are downwards on the left side of the map. Because I am not ready for Caelid or this crystal stinking tunnel. The power of ooh shiny even as a thing in the Pokemon is so powerful. Yeah, but you don't die trying to find shinies. You just get mad if you lost it because you didn't save as soon as you saw it. Because they could run away from you. It's one of the things.
I still need to find a shiny in a Pokemon game. I've never found one.
someone just asked me like, why do you even go after a shiny Pokemon? Okay, so I can't travel to side of Grace in this location. I guess it wants me to go out the cave then. Let's do that.
Yeah, you do have to leave the cave in order to teleport out.
Yep, okay. I left the cave. I should be able to teleport out of here now. But yeah, someone like asked me like, what's the point of like getting the shiny Pokemon? Is there like any increased stats? I'm like, oh no, there's no increased stats. It's just a different color, and people like catching them.
It's just they look pretty.
Yeah. Some people even like have shinies they find, like sell them on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever buy a shiny.
Yeah. The tree sentinel.
Ah, yes, the tree sentinel in his natural habitat, walking back and forth on a small incline. Stunning.
Walking back and forth on a small incline. Stunning. What will he do
I'm gonna
next?
go poke it.
No, I'm not. I'm not that crazy. What will he do next? Maybe I am, but I think I'm gonna go down, like down a easy path.
That's fair. We were just in one of the scariest places.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down like an easy path to get to this beacon I put down. Might not be that easy, but it's better than like rallying up deaths in Caelid. To be fair.
So speaking of beacons, I forgot to use them my entire first playthrough. I was like, oh right, you can make beacons. You don't have to keep opening your map to make sure you're going the right direction.
Oh my. Sounds exactly like my friend Nate when he was all like, "Wait, Maria, you didn't know about the move teacher?" I'm like, "No." Yes, I've been using the Pokemon's level up moves. But I didn't think it was that bad, honestly. Okay, that was dumb. It wouldn't let me jump!
Uh-oh.
It wouldn't let me jump. I'm just trying to get to the Crystal Cavern, but then again, I'm probably not strong enough to fight those two beastmen in there that are the bosses. Wait, Gildy, what do you mean you didn't know Shelgon evolved? Gildy, are you for real? You didn't know Shelgon evolves into Salamence? From Bagon?
But Salamence is so good.
Have I gone into that church that he's wandering around? I don't think I have. I saw Dad go that way, but I don't think I actually entered it myself. Let's try to be stealthy so he'd see if he doesn't see me. Just hopping along. I think it might have been like the first church I actually entered, to be honest. Yep, it's the first one. Church of El. El. El.
LA?
Now I want to find the sig word of this game.
I love the Onion Bros.
Hmm. Where is the Sigrid of this game? I just didn't touch Bagon. Oh, okay.
That's fair. What happened to that wooden pallet on your screen just a moment ago?
What? Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. The cart. It was just like,
It was freaking out.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out where would I'm trying to get to Blade.
Trying to get some Blythe.
Blade, yeah.
He is. He's in between Kaled and where you are now.
Darn, the horror. There's a map point I can mark as a beacon, so it shows me more of the map. Go to a Gill Lake South. Is that a... Well, I thought that was a wolf. That's a crab.
You mean a dog?
No, that's a crab.
But everything's a dog.
Even the mosquitoes, Boppy.
Mm-hmm. I have left one message in this game. Just a single message.
Oh.
It's near a dragon, and all it says is dog.
All it says is dog. Man, look at all the turtles. That was just one turtle.
Portal.
That's beacon number 3. I'm nowhere close. I'm nowhere near that.
No.
I kept going toward I kept going toward somewhere else. It was not where I was going. Dragon Burnt Ruins. Talk to Euro? No, I didn't talk to Euro. I'm making my way there, Dad.
I like Yura's hat.
For you?
Yeah, Yura's hat. He's got the nice hat.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh.
I was getting comboed.
Oh no. Not the Wombo combo.
I was getting comboed by a plant. It almost poisoned me.
I just saw it.
I was getting comboed like a plant by a plant. I was like, up! Up! If it looks like it can't go that far, I can't. That means I'm gonna die again.
That would be mighty unfortunate.
Yeah. Tonight, chat, and Bop, we've died a total of 8 times in this game.
You know? Not too bad.
Yep, not too bad. I was all like asking my dad, I'm like, why aren't you attacking the squirrels? He's like, because I don't know if they'll turn into giant things. Flabberjay, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm like, why don't you attack the squirrels, Dad? Because I don't know if they'll like turn into a giant monstrous thing if I hit them. I'm like, oh, that's fair. Can never be too cautious. Especially in a Souls game. Ah, mood.
Yeah, you can never be too cautious.
Okay, I believe I'm almost to the beacon.
Belden Bing.
Yeah, that's what I called it. That was Mylon's stream title idea. That was his stream title idea.
Jay is the hungry. I am the hungry too, even though I just ate.
Yes, we are playing Belden Bing. Thank you for the stretch, Rizzo. Let me just...
What?
Ow, my neck! Ow, my neck!
Stretch too much?
Ow, my neck! Oh! That hurt.
What, Riz? What?
I've beaten 2 bosses and a few mini-bosses. Okay, Dad! Bear territory?
Oh no. Oh no, not the bears.
Oh, not the bears. One of them's asleep.
I am not Riz. I am with Maria today.
Yeah. Okay, this is the area I have to be at to see. Okay, I got the map piece.
See, I agree, Riz.
Okay, I got the map to the east. Mistwood, where Wolf Daddy at, but need to hear howl. When did... Ah, thank you, Riz. That when did you... Why are you calling him Wolf Daddy? Why are you calling him Wolf Daddy? Did I unlock Mistwood?
Daddy, sorry. Sorry.
That's not Mistwood.
You're in Mistwood. It's that region.
Yeah, I do, but... Well, it's just weird hearing it from you. Guess you're getting it into the time, with the times. You walk away for a second. Yeah, you walk away for a second, Gildy. I was talking about... It's just universal fact that he is. Yeah, he is. That's why I don't want to go fight him. after I complete Ronnie's questline. I don't want to go fight him. I know it'll be an honorable battle, but I don't want to fight him. Okay, I'm in the area, but it's not night. I don't hear howls yet. That's because it's not night. It's still like, what, midday, I think?
Yeah, it looks to still be somewhat early evening, midday, somewhere around there.
Yeah. What?
Uh-oh. Oh, look at this guy walking.
Why do I have golden poop? Why is that a thing in this game? Oh, there's more golden poop. Oh! Stop it. Stop it now. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, would you? No, Badoo.
Dabadoo.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, that was probably dumb. That was probably not smart on my part. Did you see how scary that was? I was that close to the bear sharpening its claws just to get an item. You're like, Bop has stopped working.
Like I said, the bears, they scare me.
Why did you do that? Why'd I do what, Gildy? I like to live dangerously. I'm lucky I didn't die. Good thing you just got distracted. I think if I actually touched him with my character, he would have aggroed. You know, and stopped scratching his claws. Yeah, you did get lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. Even more golden poo! What is with From Software and poo?
They put someone in the game named Dung Eater.
Oh yeah. I just answered my own question. Dadgummit. Where are you taking me, Ghost?
We should be
I heard a howl.
We should be thankful that we got the.
I'm at the ruins. I heard a howl.
Hey yo.
That's a bear.
Uh-oh, bear.
I'm like, I heard a howl. That's a bear. It must be night then. Oh, wasn't I supposed to go back to the guy? And then tell him I heard a howl, then come back here?
No, you have to hear the howl first, then go back to the guy.
I just heard the howl. I just heard the howl.
Yep, now you go
now
back
I have
to
to
the
go
guy.
back. Now go to the first area. Do you know what's funny on my Switch, Boppy?
What's up?
Excuse me. I had Monster Hunter Rise already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I logged back onto my Switch because I had removed the game from my Switch because I could have room for another game, and it was like, there is a free trial for Monster Hunter Rise right now. I'm like, why? I have the game physically.
Thank you, but
why
I
are you
already
giving
have
me
this.
why are you giving me the game again as a trial? I already have the game. Okie dokie, must go. Don't forget the Georgia State flower.
I'm scared.
Okay, Gildy. Thank you for coming to the stream.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Care
to buy something? The howl of a wolf in the mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off. Goodbye for now.
Alright, now to go call him. Gotta go back to the grays closest to Mistwood. And then I think I have to stand in that general area and then snap my fingers. Also, we both have star eyes on our models. Yay! Oh yeah, I never looked at your model close enough, Gildy. That's pretty cool. Stars, not start. Haha! Autocorrect is not your friend today. Autocorrect is not your friend today. Alright, I'm gonna sit near the Grace, and I'm gonna use restroom real quick. Be right back.
Okay. So, I got spooked. Man, I am sleepy today. It is a sleepy, sleepy day.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I should actually do a funny thing whenever I log into this game.
What is it?
Hold on. Hello everyone, welcome back to Belden Bing.
Bang.
Also commonly known as Elden Ring or Onion Ring to some people. Oh, I needed to make it dark. Darn. Make it night. Only because I want to see him. And then I might go back at... I did it twice! Didn't mean to press the night button twice.
I've done that.
Great. Now to go to... I think it's... It's not Beacon 1, it's Beacon... Oh, it is Beacon 1. Okay. Whoa! I flew really high.
Oh, yes, you did go very high. Hello.
That's not the right area. I was going to waypoint 1. Dadgummit!
Oh no.
Waypoint 3. Dang it. Hmm. Do you know someone in Elden Ring actually made the baby from Ice Age 2 as their character?
I did not, but now I do.
They literally like edited the cheeks to like they were like far out and rounded up like the chubby cheeks the baby had.
It's great.
I'm like, oh wow. Oh, I thought you were one of the... Okay, that's just a normal enemy on a horse. I thought it was one of those other... I thought it was the other one, the giant horses. Scared me for a sec. Yeah, no, Guilty. No, I've almost said... Almost called autocorrect. Ow! Elden Ring. Ooh! Yeah, Guilty. Autocorrect is not nice sometimes. Hey, what's up? Can I get this, please? Up. Thank you, Scarab. What's up? Yeah, that's right. Die. What? Oh, your friend's here. Die. Get off my body. Marble, hello! Thank you for the raid!
Hey, you raiders?
What am I? I'm trying to get down there safely without dying horribly. There's no grace down there. Bop, I'm snared. I don't want to die. I'm snared. I don't want to die to fall damage. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get down there safely. Oof, That looks so far. Mm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just saw me fall.
Yes, I did.
If I have any, then okay, Dad. Glowstones. Noted. All you've seen me do, Boppy, while you're trying to path guide me in Elden Ring is die.
It's okay, I understand entirely. I've played the game, I understand how it is. Yeah, the fall damage in this game feels really weird. I know it's been figured out, but like it still feels weird.
Oh, I can't use my horse here? Oh, that's fine. So I take it people are exaggerating when they say this game's hard? Nope. No, they are not. Bloody Finger Nerajus? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game? Where are they? Oh, there they are. I didn't notice there's a non-steedless area, man. Oh! They got a bleed weapon! Boppy, am I fighting you? They got a bleed weapon!
No, but I do love that weapon.
Bloody Finger Hunter Yura? Oh!
Yura.
Oh.
Let funny hat man come help.
But I might die, though. I might be doing something.
Stay alive so the funny hat man can help.
Yura will help. Stay alive. Heal. Help him. How do I heal him? I can't heal him. Oh, don't you de-aggro off of him and then come to me! That's not how this works! Well, it is PvP. Ah!
Yura has funny hat.
I am trying to heal myself, Dad. Oh, are you kidding me? Now after you kill Yura, you go back to your realm. Okay, then. Sorry, Yura.
Just joining the fray, tarnished.
Sorry.
Well,
F in the chat for Yura.
Fortune favors you.
F in the chat for the funny hat.
Yeah.
Hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, No kinship with their elk remains.
Yep, I'm still alive somehow. I know I want that bleed weapon, because you have it. Dead.
It's so good.
Your emotions stay your blade. One last word of warning. Stay clear of Agil Lake. A great dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
I was just walking around in that lake.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits.
I don't know what you are, but I believe you might poison me.
Don't get poisoned.
And I'm surrounded by more skeletons again. I love how I just walk into skeletons and are like, I'm alive! I love that. Whee! Out of that area! Oh, baby bear cubs, hello. Oh wow, it's an area of,
Uh-oh.
I was, like, at that one area too long, and I have to make it night again. Poopy. Artist shack? I never touched his grace. Are you kidding me? Okay, then. Rest of the grace. Can I rest? Please, thank you. Noon doesn't count as nightfall, I'm sure.
No, not quite.
Darn. Grab painting? Oh yeah, there is a painting in here. Got it. Homing instinct painting. I know we got the loathsome dung eater, but what does one do with gold poop?
Become loathsome dung eater tool. Electric boogaloo. I don't know. I think it's a crafting material.
Yeah, it is. I just want to go back in the woods. I think I actually found a spot where I can go down to the woods safely without killing my steed. I think. Yeah, I'm making my way to Beacon 3. Did I scare you, Bop, when I was so close to that bear sharpening its claws following that spirit?
A bit. A bit.
You're like, is she insane?
A little bit.
Okay. Those bats are guarding an item. I'm just trying to get back to the castle. To the Yeah, I hear the howl. There it is. I'm trying to get back to the broken up castle. So I can snap my fingers and call. I think if I stand anywhere, can't he come to me?
I think you have to be near the ruins, but yeah, I think it's anywhere. He'll spawn, but he won't spawn on you.
Okay, let me just stand inside here and...
I don't remember where he spawns either.
just saw him go that way. Just saw him fall from the sky that way.
No.
Let me do this so I don't accidentally hit him.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man.
I forgot how tall he was
He
again.
fled somewhere nearby.
He's a tall boy.
Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Okay, what's this message say? Gesturing required ahead. Yes. Now to, I probably can't fight the guy yet. But I think once you talk to him, he gives us his summoning sign so we can go here. The Forlorn Hound Evergowl. I highly doubt I can fight him though. I might die like his summon might die like Yura the Finger did.
That'd be unfortunate.
Yeah. Excuse me. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. To fight him. With the stats I have.
I mean, you could. There's no harm in trying. What's the worst that can happen? You die?
Yes. Have you tried hitting these things, Boppy?
Which things? Stream has to catch up.
The long, rock enemy snake.
Oh, yeah, the rock snakes.
Yeah.
The totally not onyxes. I have hit them. They're really weird.
At first I thought you couldn't hit them until I saw one of them was moving around. I'm like, oh. Okay. And his summon sign is right here. Alright. Attempt 1.
This.
Attempt 1. We are going with an of the attempt 1 here.
Darrowell. Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Big.
Attempt 1. Oh! Oh, he's got bleed too! Dang it!
I like how the summon keeps on fighting, as if nothing happened.
Yeah. Okay. I think locking on is not the smartest choice. To have enough time to actually dodge away.
Maybe.
Darrow, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
First chance you get, you attack me, Dire Will. Come on, man. Woo! Woo! Yes! Yes!
Did you do
Let's
it?
go!
That sounds like you did it.
Yay! I did it!
Yeah. Oh yeah, there. Yep.
I did it! Underleveled as I am.
Well, it only took 2 attempts.
Yep. Thank you for the follow, Flabberjay. I already said that. Dadgummit, my brain.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize. Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
He gave you White Rock.
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Aww. Okay. Gosh, I probably can't even use that sword yet. Yep, I knew it.
Darn.
Dang it. I'm able to use this item effectively, the present attributes. Still no boss.
Weird ball of rock snakes. I have no idea what those things are.
Yep, just random rock snakes.
They remind me of like street lamps in a way.
Oh yeah. Especially the ones who are just standing still and not attacking you until you hit them.
Yeah.
Do you know where the giant blacksmith is?
I do know where the giant blacksmith is.
Sweet.
He's to the northwest.
Let me just kill this last rock serpent. Okay, northwest. That be this way?
Let stream catch up.
Okay.
A bit north of that, but
Okay. Maybe I should start at Stormhill Shack? That's not west.
You can start Stormhill Shack. It's probably the closest you have to it.
Ugh. Okay.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them, and that despite my craven heart.
It's very windy here.
Wimdy.
I just used the potion. I used the flask when I didn't need it. I'm punching the sheep. I'm not killing it. Punching doesn't do anything.
Punch.
I heard him! I heard this game Sigurd. Where is he? I heard him! Could have sworn I just heard him. He's probably above me. Oh, I just heard him. Did it stop sharing my Twitch?
I have your Twitch pull up on actual Twitch.
Oh, okay. I heard him. I think he might be above me. Or below me. I heard him speak.
Heard him speak.
Yeah, a whole line of messages was just telling me there's like going to be an assault of those bats if I go that way.
Uh-oh. Bats.
So yeah, let's not go that way. Be wary of right. Yep, be wary of right side. Be wary of up. Oh. I went exactly into the area the warning told me not to go to.
Oops.
Found a nomadic warrior's cookbook. Path I'm going through now is where I guided my dad through using a guide by someone on YouTube.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's helpful to get around Stormvale.
Yep.
Grace.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great. Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit.
Yes, please.
You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends...
Poor guy locked out of school.
Patient,
Yep.
would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the academy.
I think I'm on the right path.
I think we're two.
Past the skellies.
The skeletons.
Yep. Oh, nice. I got an academy scroll. Found another area where I can find a map.
Sounds like a plan. Always fill out the map.
Yep.
It's so useful just to be able to see where you're going.
Yeah, then like instead of like getting lost and like going into like a random boss fight you can't even do. Can't even fight, rather. Oh!
Oh, I watched you just inch real close to that cliff.
Ooh! I thought I died. Thought I was gonna die. I hugged the wall somehow.
Oh, I see what you... I now see what you're talking about. Oh, man.
Yeah, I hugged that wall. So hard. I believe this is the area my dad was in that he had me pathfind for him. And now I'm at it.
So, you already know where you're going, then.
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. Hi! I'm just here for the map piece. Give to me. Oh look, it's the monster in the loading screen. With a skeletal horse. Yes, just tell everybody I'm here, enemy.
Ring, 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 ring.
I healed again. And I was trying to touch the grace. Let me just sit at it so they can de-aggro. Okay. That's good. Right. Nice! Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook number 2. New map has been found. think this is a good way to play Elden Ring. Just pathfind, find the maps.
Yeah.
You don't have to get lost. I should be making it to that one academy soon.
Mm-hmm.
If I can stay on the path. Oh, yay, the tentacle balls again.
I really don't like those enemies. They creep me out.
Did it remind you of the snake balls in Bloodborne? Oh, that's right,
I played a little bit of Bloodborne.
Okay, have you seen the snake balls in the,
Mm-hmm.
You know that was actually supposed to be like an optional boss?
Oh, was it?
That was like a scrapped boss. It was like, it was just like a giant snake ball. Instead of the Shadows of Yharnam, I'm 90% sure.
Interesting.
It's supposed to be like a giant, snake boss. And the heads would attack you individually like the Shadows of Yharnam did when they summoned them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it was. Map piece. Totally going toward that. Waypoint 3. I just noticed I'm just casually walking around in the lake, and I don't know if the dragon would potentially jump on my face, jump on my head.
Well, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? Just all of a sudden, dragon's just like, hello.
Injures me slightly as it steps on my head. Oh no, the crawfish!
Oh no.
I forgot about the crawfish enemies. I ran my dad past these guys. I think because he touched the whisker slightly, they aggroed. I'm almost out of that area. Okay, I'm away from the 2 crawfish enemies. Sweet. Another touch of grace. I am good at video games!
Yes, you are.
Nice. I took a potion again! I took a potion again instead of actually changing the thing.
I do that a lot, too. Oh, I'll accidentally drink.
I hate that so much. Excuse me.
Excuse.
Another lady that wants to touch my fingers to tell me what's in this general area.
Like, why does she need to touch your fingers to do that? Why can't she just be like, hey.
Oh, never mind, those are enemies.
Oh.
Those are enemies. Not what I was thinking of. Never mind. You know I've only gotten like 3 alphas, and like I healed again.
Oh.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Didn't I just see you at the round table, though?
They laid hands upon my servant Lanya. The tale of House Hoslow.
Didn't I just see you at the round table? Why are you here?
Why are you here?
But yeah, speaking of I've only got like 3 shiny alphas so far in the game. And I was watching on YouTube of someone trying to go for the shiny alpha Steelix and Cobalt Coastlands. And it took the person like 2 months.
Oh man.
Till the Steelix shined for them. 2 months? I'm like, dang. 2 months. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
He literally just told you. Oh, well, excuse me, Dad. I'm sorry. Let's pay attention to dialogue to get. Man, let me stop walking all over the lore, my love. Okay. Let me just stop walking on his friend's dead corpse, for one. Let me stop doing that. Let me stop doing that, for one. That's number 3. Okay. Man, I need to read the room. Dad just did a face palm.
Oh no.
Oh, those are flowers. Okay, I thought those were people. Those are sentient flowers. I thought those were people.
Oh no. Don't get comboed by the flower again.
Yeah. Okay, I think I might go back to the Academy Gate Town and actually follow it on a path instead of walking in the water.
This is a really shallow lake.
Yeah. I haven't seen the dragon yet, probably because I'm not in the Agil Lake South. Or in the Agil area yet. Okay. Finger Reader Crone. Okay, if I just maybe track her. That's 4 waypoints. I need to get rid of one of them. Okay, and... This is the way.
This is the way.
Oh, she's above she's above one of the buildings. Okay, then. How does one get on top of said building?
I think there's a path if you, like, walk around the long way.
Okay. I was about to do some parkour. Oh. There is. There is. Alright, tell me what's here, lady. Yes, I get it. Here. Here are my hands.
Bless you.
Don't make it weird, please.
Miquella's favor can be yours. Slaughter. 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 The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot.
Don't tell me she's telling me to kill this game's C word. Please don't tell me that. I'm not doing that.
Pity the poor.
I ain't doing that. Dad would be upset with me. I'm not game ending. Oh, she is telling me to kill him. She is telling me to kill him. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Dad would be cross with me. I know we are not. Goodness, Dad, I know. I know we're not. I wouldn't do that. Iron Pineapple only did it because he was doing a level 1 run. And he had to, and he had to game end him so he could try to beat the game without leveling up by using the Hoarfrost axe that got nerfed. Not Hoarfrost. Ooh, blue-white wooden shield. Finally, a decent shield I can use. For the moment. No. Till I find a better shield. Oh, there's the rune thing the guy was talking about. That the Academy put up.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just touch this grace. Yeah, it was nerfed hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where else should I go? Maybe I'll go back to one of my old graces because I want to explore the area a bit more. Exploring never hurt. Exploring never hurt nobody.
No.
Unless you're me running from an invader.
That
didn't leave till I got to the first grace point at Caelid. It got nerfed hard because it was too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the red people, because according to Bopsheezi, they are bad news. The red people you see walking on the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, if I recall, they're not good.
Okay, I'm going above the dogs. Can I get this chest without dying horribly? Results may shock you. Nope! Nope! Oh, good God! Good gosh! And I'm dead.
Oh.
All I could do was open the chest. All I could do was open the chest.
Oh, no, doggo. Oh.
All I could do was open it. I don't even know if there was an item. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you put me right near the statue where I got gamed by the dogs. Okay. Thanks, game. Can I... Are there pebbles in this game?
Are there pebbles?
Yeah. No?
I don't think so. I mean, there's the spell Glintstone Pebble.
Yep! Oh, yep! Oh, yep! Haha. Oh, he's stunned! Oh, he was stunned! He was stunned, Boppy!
Oh, no.
He was stunned on his face!
Oh. I just saw it!
No! Please! I'm not talking! Let me get the item! Woo! Please! No! I got it, and I got pegged by the crow. I got pegged.
At least you got the
by
item,
the
though.
crow. I got the item.
It just landed on you.
I got pegged by the crow. Dadgummit. I'm just trying to make my way to the map, please. I got assaulted by a burb and doggos.
Bird said no.
I got assaulted by a burb and doggos. Is it worth getting those runes? No, I do not think so. It was a great sword, Dad. I'm not going through that suffering again. I'll just go to this beacon. I'm not going to consent myself to that torture. That was horrible. The dogs are scary because, like, they just tackle you and you're, like, stunned for so long.
Yeah, dogs are scary.
It's like it gave you a giant tackle hug.
Not just any creature. The
Stunned you.
Yes, it's the big hunk of iron.
Just any great sword. The great sword. Oh, you mean like from Berserk?
Mm-hmm. It's the Berserk sword.
Nice. After dying like, what, 2-3 times? I got Guts Sword. I know I've already said this before with other weapons I have. Watch, I probably can't equip it. Knew it. I have the right amount of strength, but I need higher dex and strength.
I thought you said you had the strength.
I have the strength. The attribute scaling is strength. I have strength C and dex E. Attributes required is 31 strength.
Ah.
I only have 12 dex. At the moment.
Dang.
So I think I'm gonna, like, kill some goats on the way and then go to, like, a nearby grace and then level up myself a bit. So I can use that great sword. I can stop embarrassing myself on stream and dying to a dog and a bird.
Rough.
I haven't gotten mad, just frustrated. Which is a pretty calm way to react, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You want to attack? Kill him. Ow!
Is that a my I spy?
My! Hello! Welcome to the stream! I got a great dragonfly head. Is that a weapon? It must be a weapon of some kind.
Don't You should know what that is.
Well, look, it's the boss lady I can fight again if I want.
Yes. Boat.
Okay, they're crafting items. Thank you, Axe. Sounds to me, I think Axe has played Elden Ring before. What do you think, Boppy?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that.
So did you enjoy yourself becoming Ghost Rider when I watched you play Elden Ring last time?
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
Wait, does it look more like Dormammu? Because of the flaming head, but you were just a flaming circle of darkness.
I was definitely just a flaming circle of darkness.
Yeah, you weren't Dormammu or Ghost Rider. If you actually had eyes and a mouth, then you'd be Dormammu. But you didn't have those things, so you were just a black hole. You're just a black hole circular fire hit. That's what you were.
Yep.
We're trying to see my runes. I only have 35. That's not enough.
Oh. Yeah, not even close.
That's not enough. Still think I should go and try to deal with the dragon. Because I can't level up with only this many souls. I could try my hand at the boss again.
You could. Do you feel like you're strong enough now?
I mean, I didn't really level up after I fought that one enemy with Wolf Daddy, so I'm not sure.
Now you're calling him Wolf Daddy.
I've been calling him that. It's just shocking that Dad called him that.
You do cartoon thinking about 170 hours.
170 hours? Dang, X. That's a lot.
How many hours do I have in this game? I have 199.2.
Well, that's more than X. Honestly.
Yeah, but I don't know how much of that was spent AFK.
If I keep her stuck in this animation, I won't get killed by her easily. Oh, she's gonna do the thing. Oh, she's doing the thing. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Desist! Desist! Oh no, she's floating above the water!
No, just straight AFK.
Oh, they just keep coming back. Okay, then. Till we kill her, I assume? You'd be correct. You're thinking about 170 hours of my life total have not been spent on this game. Haha! I love that she can kill her own guard if she aims correctly.
Oh yeah, she's real good at that.
Oh, she's splashing me with water. So close, Boppy. I'm so close to beating her. When the stream catches up, look how much health I have on her.
Yeah. Not too much left. You've got this. I believe.
I hope so. Oh, and while her skellies attack me, she disappears. Like a coward. How many tries did it take to have... How many tries did it take for you, Boppy?
For this one?
Yeah.
I want to say I got it on my, like, second try.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I didn't equip the wolves!
Oh no!
I can't do that in mid-battle. Oh, I can. You can only summon one thing at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, okay, I have to have the wolves just help me. Come on, wolves! The boss is right here. Ah!
Wolf back.
You don't have to make him go to the person, do you?
Once they get close enough, you should be okay. And they'll go smacky smack.
No!
I heard that, no.
I had the idea.
Oh.
Dad, what do you mean
You were
maiden buff?
You were very close though.
I was very close.
You've got this.
Oh, I do have a gold pickled foulfoot. Oh. I do have one. I thought I didn't. I do have one. Oh yeah, I didn't equip that one. Oops. Okay, let me just remove that here. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
Oh, you should upgrade your flasks at a grace, because you have the golden seed and you have a sacred tear.
Yep. Okay, I go flasks. Add charge. Okay. Increase amount. Cool. Allocate flask charges.
You could move your blues to red, or you can move your reds to blues. Depends on how often you're using blue.
We're almost done, Boppy. Don't worry.
We're okay.
Did she move as soon as I... She moved as soon as I summoned them.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Oh no!
She moved as soon as I summoned them! Come on! She moved as soon as I summoned them. I did use the Blessing Dead, but she moved as soon as I summoned the wolves. Oh, that's a big scythe boy. And she just knocked my wolf over. Okay, then.
Oh no.
So she's thinking water attack. I'm gonna lose my doggos. Where I even find the boss again. Because one of them just died to those soldiers over there.
This boss is a coward.
All but one of my wolves are already dead.
Oh
no. And they're all dead now. Fantastic. Pink bosses have run away. Okay, Mom. Well, I'll do this as like a last attempt, and I think it'll be good to end off stream because it's 7:50. I usually ended like 7:45. Alright, making one more attempt. Ow. By not going into the waterfall, Maria, to end your to increase your dying.
This boss makes me laugh so much. No! Ah. I just watched them disappear again.
No, come on! Just hopping everywhere. Just hopping. I'd appreciate if I did not get comboed!
Not the wombo combo.
And there I go. I died 13 times in this game.
You know, that's not bad for one stream.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. I'm going to sit at this grace, and then I'm going to save the game like I'm supposed to, and do my little outro thingy. So let me save the grace. Excuse me. Grace. All right. It is awfully close for the stream to end. Thank you so much, everyone who came over and watched the stream. And for the new followers and new free subscriptions. Only died 13 times in this game. Which is not too bad, in my opinion. And, we managed to open up more of the map. Which was the good thing about the stream, and we got a lot of goodies and stuff. More weapons.
You got the gut sword.
Yep, got the gut sword, most definitely. And now it's time for the end off the stream. Thank you so much for everyone who came out here. And thank you, Boppy, for joining me on this little adventure.
Wow, thank you for having me.
Of course. Bye, everyone, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Alright, bye.
Night.
Now I gotta see who we raid. Ooh!
What Boppy link?
I think he wants to link to your raid, I believe.
Do I have
link
my
to your link to your Twitch?
Yeah, let me grab my link real quick. Here, I don't know if I have URL permission, so I'm going to give you my link, and you can post it if you would like.
Yep. Just gotta stop